Hi everyone, welcome back to At Your Leisure. My name's Brett Pennyfather and I'm a field producer for the show, and I'd like to introduce to you one of my favorite pieces of new equipment, the XDynamics Evolve 2. I've really been enjoying this drone. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger than the average drone we use on our shoot. There's basically this really big camera. It's a micro Four Thirds sensor. Not only are the lenses swappable, but so is the camera. This camera can shoot 4K up to 120 frames per second. A lot of the time when we're shooting out there, it's in harsh light conditions, meaning that we have really bright sunlight and a lot of shadows. And I find that this camera can really bring out the detail in those shadows and highlights. The camera just seems to perform really, really well. If I flip it over there, you can see it has carbon fiber body, incredible strength to weight ratio. Underneath, it has this magnesium alloy. The magnesium alloy body has been chosen because it also acts as a heat sink. So this drone doesn't really have a fan or anything like that to cool it. Compared to a lot of other drones on the market, it's also relatively water resistant or weather resistant. And that makes me happy, not because I'm going to be flying in the rain, but we fly in a lot of dust. And I think that lack of a fan sucking air in is going to be really helpful with not bringing too much dust up and into this drone. It's got some really nice, powerful, big motors that seem to work really well in the wind. And then we have this battery at the back, and that's where you'll turn it on and off. They're rated for about 33 minutes, which is, you know, it's great. I think a lot of these ratings are done in a setting where there's no wind or anything like that. But I find I've been getting about 25 minutes, even on a relatively windy day. And that's making sure I can get it back safely. The only negative I've found is that it doesn't actually have obstacle sensors. They're there, they're built in, but that hasn't been applied yet. I don't really rely on sensors or automatic settings that much. I really do like to think about where I'm flying and the shots I'm getting. I know a lot of cars have lane sensors and stuff like that, and I hope people aren't relying on those too much on the roads and rather using their better judgment to put their equipment where it needs to be. So another thing that's pretty unique about this drone is this ground station. It's really handy because you don't have to use your phone. It's got two screens. It's set up to do is this will be your visuals from the camera, and then down here you can get the information of the map where you are, a weather forecast option. You can see how hard each of your motors are working. There's a battery information, how your batteries are looking. It's one of my favorite things about this drone is actually the controller. The drone comes in this super convenient little backpack. Everything has a place. Nice foam casing to protect it. That's super handy because we travel by off-road vehicles a whole lot. It can bounce around in there and doesn't seem to have any issues. So in my opinion, the lack of autonomous features and the size of this drone are offset by the awesome camera quality. I hope you found this little bit of insight into the XDynamics Evolve 2 helpful. There'll be more at your leisure in a moment.